Okay. Okay. Now that's settled. Bring the Italian man back. I am Italian. I'm the Italian man. I'm also Mexican. So. Hey everyone. By the way. Hi everyone. Am I coming in clear and everything? Just making sure everything's good to go. As a matter of fact, hold on. What? You want an Italian? Yeah, I got you. I got you covered. It's a mess over here. There you go. Yeah? You're coming in clear? Okay, cool. Alright. Here, I'm just gonna adjust my seat a little bit. Did you make that Spider-Man picture behind you? No, it's a... Apparently it's a cell of some kind. With John Romita, Stan Lee. I think that's John Romita Jr.'s signature. So, no. Although last stream I did say I want to start like putting something on this empty side of the wall, whether it be. And by the way, I'm looking over here because that's where I can see the chat. Something over here, either your guys' fan art or just something in general. Have you played Vampire Survivors before? Is that the... Hold on. I'm curious. Oh god. Oh god. Things are going a little laggy on my computer, but let's see. Vampire Survivors. As yes, I have played this. I specifically played this because of the Castlevania. Because of the Castlevania DLC. So, yeah. Let's see. Just making sure. Will the commissions be back up? I got Pauling Project. Yeah. Well, I'm going to say this. Well, first of all, I probably won't be open for like fully open for the commissions like right away. I basically this month I don't want to like fully commit back to the commissions or anything. But also when it comes to the commissions, I want to make sure that I'm mainly doing just like single single images and everything now, because here's the thing: as much as I enjoyed some of the sequential commissions that y'all got me, although you know what, here's the thing: I'm getting money anyway, so who cares? But I don't know. It's just one of these things that's just like, well, just remember, I'm only doing commission stuff and everything. Usually, it's just so I can get some cash in while I'm doing other stuff and all that. And by the way, speaking of like thinking of things to get like some more money in and everything while we do stuff. Two major things. One, and probably the most important one, just to make sure everyone comes in here. Money is money. Yep. Isn't enough to pay rent and stuff. So the thing is, I am living with some with family right now and everything. So I don't really have to worry about that right now. But what was I gonna say? So okay. So speaking of money, cha-ching, and all that. Oh god, I am oof. So, the first thing to announce real quick is, hold on, let me bring it up over here. The first thing to announce, so as all y'all know, as y'all probably know, but just in case you didn't, we are starting another campaign for a book, and this time the campaign is going to be funding the making and the printing of the book. So let me go to the left screen right here. So this time it is for The Path, which is a sequel. Which is a prequel to Spirits Bloom, which was the prequel to Irma, a prequel to the prequel, if you will. The prequel will be split into two stories, following one following Sam's perspective and one following Emiko's perspective, and basically their paths intertwine until they become one at the very end of the story. This is everything that leads up to them first meeting in Spirits Bloom. And after so much back and forth with Indiegogo and everything to just to get this thing up and running to go live, we are finally gonna go live tomorrow. So as you can see there, 16 hours, 46 minutes, and 40 seconds until the campaign goes live. So it's gonna go live tomorrow at noon, Central Standard Time. So, and just to go over it one more time, like I said, prequel to Spirits Bloom, and we are aiming for over 100 pages, like the last comic project. It is going to be written by Donovan Tracy and art by me. Let's see. And right now the book is in the scripting phase. Like I said, this is going to go into the making of this book this time. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp. And let's see. And the rewards are similar to last time. Are somewhat similar to last time. So we got some stickers here. We got a two-sided bookmark. One with Sam on one side, one with Emiko on the other side. We're gonna have a photo booth print. Basically, the little photo booth photos you get. We're gonna make a print out of that. We're gonna make an enamel pin. It's gonna look like this. Autographs, of course, and the big one, and the big kahuna of all these is the comic cameo. Now we're limiting this to 30 orders, but basically, and here I'll show you like all the tiers. So tier 1, you get the main book. Tier 2, you get the book, you get the stickers, and you get the bookmark. Tier 3, book, stickers, bookmark, and the photo booth print. Tier 4, book, which would be autographed, the stickers, the bookmark, the photo booth print, and the enamel pin. That's tier 4. Tier 5, you'll be getting everything from tier 4, but also you'll be able to cameo as a background character in the comic. So the setting of the comic is in an urban area. So it's in a city. It's in a town. It's in an urban area. So there's going to be plenty of people walking around. So why not populate some of those crowds with you guys? And yeah, this is basically the main idea of it. I'm basically going to be drawing a lot of these headless bodies, and basically, you guys can get your faces put into these bodies right here in the background. So, like, I even showed an example here of like, hey, here are these two lovely, beautiful gentlemen right here. I don't know if Donovan, aka Gator, is in the audience right now. He said he was going to be, but yeah. So this is one of the prime examples. Just to go over some notes real quick, just to make sure you are aware. All the comic cameos will only be for background characters. They have no effect on the actual plot. The cameo has to be you specifically. This is like one of the major things. You specifically, not an OC or a persona. It has to be you. I think someone did ask, like, could they like have their persona basically. Not a fursona, a persona. Basically, as long as it's a human being, and again, it has to be you, then that's allowed. No OC, no fursona. And again, there's only 30 slots available for this. And basically, if you... And also, major important detail here, if you get a slot for the comic cameo, you will be emailed at some point after the campaign to send a photo or a picture as a reference to be drawn. And also, again, more of just something for myself to remember. Like, more than likely, once, like, you know, we're like close to the finish line and stuff with this comic, we'll likely email you like a screenshot and everything of specifically where you are, and everything like that. Possibly, like, again, this is more for myself this is more of an idea for myself to think of and everything to remember. So, we're gonna have stretch goals. This time we actually have some legitimate stretch goals for this one, for this campaign. So the main goal, the main goal for the campaign, does it say it up here? It does not say it. Okay, so the main goal is gonna be 20,000. We're aiming for 20,000 as the main goal. However, if we reach the stretch goal of 30,000, we will work on a secret digital comic that involves Sam's written letter to his father. We only call it a secret comic, even though I'm telling you what the main idea of it is. It's just because, I don't know, it sounded cool. And then 40,000, we get another secret digital comic, and this one will involve Sam and Amiko's 1-year anniversary. So it's the 1-year anniversary of them dating. So. And what was it? And also, I will be putting together and doing art stretch goals, similar to the last time, similar to the last campaign. So, the funny thing is, I still haven't come up with a bunch of them yet. I'm probably going to use like some of the ones that we didn't do in the previous one, and then just go from there. But the secret is what the comic looks like, exactly. And by the way, something for the people who may want to support the campaign but can't due to their financial situation and everything. Completely understandable. Another way you can contribute to the support of the campaign is just to share the campaign. If you even whether you've shared the campaign or not, whether you've actually donated to the campaign or not, just share it. Just share it to your friends, your family, your enemies, your dogs, the spirits that are living in your apartment or house. Just send it to whoever you can who'd be down to support. So. Just say coffee is better than Patreon. The only thing so far that coffee benefits for me over Patreon is that Patreon does not allow commissions, as far as last time I remember. But coffee does, and thanks to coffee, I've been able to kind of keep track. I'll just say this: I've been able to keep track with commissions and sketches and stuff much better than if I tried to actually list this stuff and everything. So, but yeah, again, this campaign is gonna go live tomorrow, and again, the top tier, which will be the comic cameos and stuff, that there will only be 30 slots opened, and again, the campaign will be live tomorrow at noon, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So there you go. Yeah. So let's just see here. me go back over here real quick. I wonder if there's anything else. If not, I think that's mainly it. Oh, okay. So, oh, what was it? What was I gonna say? Oh, so, now onto the actual, reason why I'm doing the stream and stuff. Um, so, this is something I'm trying out. Basically, because I've seen a few artists do these types of streams where it's just basically like, have people donate ahead of time to get some sketches in, and just draw them live for everyone to see. So this is kind of like my first time trying this specific thing out. Now I will say, and this is basically like we're gonna learn the hard way how this goes and everything. I'm gonna try to get all of them done tonight on tonight's stream. If not, if I can't get all of them done, at least I want to try to get most of them done, and then maybe tomorrow, and then maybe sometime tomorrow, come back on again, and then finish the rest. We're gonna see how we go. I will say, when I did announce this, some people donated earlier than expected, like even before I actually put like the slots up. So there's actually a few extra ones, and the only reason why I'm even accepting them is because I actually like the ideas. So, but I'm going to say right now, I don't want to encourage that type of behavior, that type of like, all right, I donated, go. Like just wait until the slots are back open again, and then try to get in as fast as you can. By the way, it wasn't even a full minute, and people got in. So, like, it's crazy. But basically, also, depending on how it goes for this first round, I want to possibly make this either a weekly or a bi-weekly thing. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. Of course, there are some people who say, don't overdo it and everything. I'm gonna try not to. So, I think that's mainly it. I am speed. Yes. And also, just to make sure we're clear and everything, if you've seen the examples and everything for the art that you should come to expect and everything, I'm going to try to make them a little quicker. Maybe they might get a little more rough and everything. We'll know. See how we go. So, that being said, I'm going to take one more swig. And then we'll get going. Oh, one more thing. I wanted to show this real quick. Also, because again, I'm just trying to like find some ways to like get some more income in and everything. So, one thing I've been doing is making more of these cards. Apparently, this is a whole trend that's going on. Just people wanting to collect sketch cards and everything. So, there's that. And then there's these. I don't think I've posted the two on the bottom, but yeah. I'm currently doing these. Do I actually have the other ones? Real quick? I really need to start doing sketches. This desk is like is almost like a whole Dr. Seuss like just stack pile of just random crap. Whatever. Yeah, with it. Let's just get started. Yours too, huh? Yeah. Alright. And actually, let me first get this screen up so that... I honestly should have tested this before doing the stream, because sometimes this iPad did fuck me over. And just not want to like stream onto the screen share. So, oh, good, it's working. So, has Emiko ever killed anyone? Well, yeah. Well, yeah. I think I could say that, yeah. Those the threats she makes are not empty. I'm gonna say that. All right. There we go. Oh, the joys of being European. You're totally not tired at 1:27. Is that what time it is for you? God damn. All right. Oh, let me put the screen over here. There we go. Also, I know some people have been like wanting to like contact me for like possible collaborations or this and that and the third. I'm gonna say right now I'm pretty much booked. Doing my own stuff and just taking care of things for the guys. So basically, I'm unavailable for like a lot of that. All right, so let's see. I'm going to put this down here and put you guys over on the screen over here. All right, because the first one I can do is this one. So, oh, and yes, by the way, you know, your guys' name is gonna be right here. So, again, just make sure y'all know all this stuff is live. So, you know, I'm exposing all of you. All right, let's see. All right, cool. So let's see how this goes. As long as it just uses your usernames, yeah. It basically just shows you it just gives me your usernames basically. So. Oh no! It's all no. It totally shows your real name, your address, your social security number, all that. Sorry. I forgot to tell y'all that you're gonna experience all that was gonna be shown live. Sorry. Joke. This is all joke. Alrighty. I think I might have put too much caffeine in my system and everything. Like first I got a Coke and everything because I had to eat some Mickey D's and stuff before starting this. But then after that, I drank a coffee. So, you know, probably not a good idea. But I basically gotta get some more prepping for the campaign done after this. So. Either that, or I just try to wake up tomorrow. So, all right. I'm glad we got a good, clear image of Shadow here. So anyway, how is everyone doing right now? Y'all enjoying any movies, any books, any shows, games even? Remember when he threatened you? Oh, Shadow? Oh yeah, I remember that a long time ago. That was one of my highlights for that year. Good, just tired. Just watched Michael today, great movie. Have I seen the movie Swapped or Goat? I don't think I've seen either. Goat's like the Sony animation one, right? How's The Boys season 5 so far? I don't watch The Boys. I'm more of an Invincible guy. If you're going to ask me to pick between the two violent superhero Amazon shows. But that definitely goes for the case for the comic and everything. Yes, the Sony animation. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I mean, there's a bunch of things I haven't seen yet. I really need to take advantage of this month, though, because there's a lot of horror movies, like back-to-back, just coming out this month. She's looking really big. Hold on. Put this down here. All right. Who'd win? They be friends? Yeah. Even if Shadow tries to regress back to the tough guy attitude and everything, like what Sega was trying to do with him for a time, Irma would just wear him down. Oh yeah, he would totally deny it. Just be like, what is this? There we go. Here's a funny idea: make a Chloe.exe, but make it an absolute joke of a character. Tales of Outcast going to return. We got some plans. I want to say that we got some plans, but I can't fully get into it. But there are plans. I'm itching on like one side of my neck. I don't know why. You'll ever get that feeling that's like it's like a soft little touch that's like on like your neck or something like that, and it's almost to the point where it might be a bug, but it's not. That's that's what I just felt. Bam, bam, bam. I gotta like make sure I'm in the mindset of like, dude, just this is a sketch. Just don't try. You don't need to perfect this whole thing. Just do it. Really, I do that all the time. Yeah. It's just so weird. And it usually happens with, like, when I'm drawing a sketch digitally and everything. Because I think usually whenever I'm sketching on paper, I don't know, there's just something about the texture of the paper or anything, or something that's just like, I guess, just more rough. So it's just like, okay, just, you know, just, you know. All right. You love drawing Homelander or Conquest getting tortured or humiliated. I like, well, here's the thing. On the off chance that I do ever draw, I think the only time I've ever drawn Homelander was that one picture I did with him yelling at Superman. Because again, I'm going to keep saying, I much prefer Invincible over The Boys in terms of like both the comic and especially the comics and stuff, both the comics and the shows and everything. For me, The Boys, originally I was like, The Boys is something I have to be like in a specific mood for, like that very nihilistic like superhero parody. But over time I was just kind of like, no, I'm just not down for this type of thing. Like, I don't care for this type of thing with superhero stuff. Like with Invincible, at the very least, it's still like very much like you're watching Mark's journey from where he was when he started, and it's an actual genuine journey despite all the violence and everything. again, The Boys is just something like both the show and the comic. I'm just not a fan of. I did, although the funny thing is, I thought recently, because who what's his name? Who wrote the comic again and everything? I just thought about that guy's works, and then I remembered. I was like, you know what? I may be annoyed about The Boys and everything now, but at the very least, Garth Ennis. That's his name. Garth Ennis. That's it. For me, I'm just like, I may be annoyed with that, but also at the same time, like, you know what? It could be worse. We could be. It could have been an adaptation of Crossed. How many of y'all know what Crossed is? And if you don't know what that is, do not look it up unless if you're very squeamish. And I mean squeamish, like. And hell, even then, even if you're not that squeamish and stuff, it's still kind of like, ugh. So that's one of those things where it's like, you know what? At the very least, there's no adaptation of Crossed. I really hope I didn't. I really hope I don't jinx anything by saying that. Now that's a depressing read. For me, it's a read. Okay, so basically, if I recall, and correct, no, some may correct me if I'm wrong and stuff. If I recall, Cross is like, it's basically like a take on the zombie type of, on sort of a zombie type of outbreak, except it's just it's a disease or something that like makes you do like the most evil, like digs into the most evil thoughts you could think of, and then you just start doing it, whatever. I think that's what it was. I don't remember. Look, here's the thing. From what I recall, all I remember was just a bunch of the imagery of Crossed, where basically it's like it felt like it was just Garth Ennis like trying to push as violent as he can make a scene happen. And I mean, you want to talk about Edge? You want to talk about Edge? You want to talk about Edge? It's like so edgy, it comes back around, and like it's not even like. At first, it's very shocking, and then it just comes back around to just, for me at the very least, it's like, man, this is just kind of annoying. Like you tried to be so violent with this, now it just comes back around to just being kind of annoying with it. It's like, look, yes, I get it. So I never fully read like the comic, but it's just one of those that's just like, I'll see a page, and it's just like, okay, well, that's a thing, I guess. But that's how I reacted to it, and that's mainly just because, like, you know, I consume a lot of horror media, like, you know, movies, books, comics, and stuff. A lot of it is pretty violent, but there's like an art, as with any type of storytelling, but especially with horror movies, there's an art to like doing shocking scenes or gore or per se. Like obviously there's an art to it. I mean, granted, it's you know, it's storytelling. So, and I don't know, for me it was just the Cross. For me it's just one of those, just like, okay, well, is there anything else to this besides this? It doesn't feel like it, so I'm just gonna put this down. So, sorry, little tangent right there, but yeah. Your brushes look like those of a pencil. So, this brush specifically, I don't remember where exactly I got this from, but like I bought this pencil this digital brush pencil, and then I just kind of just kept messing with it to the point where now look at all these sizes I have. These like different variants of thickness and like strokes and like ends of strokes and everything. So that's like one thing I do encourage like people who do digital art and everything to do, which is like even when you've downloaded or bought like a pen or something, if there's like something you think you can tweak with it and everything, try it. How do I do this? All right. I should probably give him his little chest fur somewhere down here. Right. I almost forgot to take care of this part. There. Bada bing. There we go. Why do I keep saying that? I'm Italian, I guess, so. If Irma does a fight. What? Hang on a minute. If Irma does a Friday night. I don't know. I don't play Friday Night Funkin'. By the way, speaking of Friday Night Funkin', I remember posting about this, but this is something very specific. And by the way, I want, before I say any of this and everything, like, if y'all do mods and stuff for that game, that's fine. Like, you go and do you and stuff. But there's a very specific like thing of mine where it's like I'll see something that like looks really cool, like has like a very unique looking art style, yeah, and I'm like, oh, what like animation, comic, or what independent project is this for? And then I see it's a Friday Night Funkin' mod, and I'm just like, oh, okay. But it's one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, well, you do you. I kind of wish it was like its own thing, but all right, you do you. Why? Hold on. Why did I draw them this low? Hold on. There we go. A little higher. But that also means I need to do that. Remember, do not spend too much time on this and just get to the next one. Oh. Almost missed the spot. Alright. I think we're good with that. Yeah, I think we're good with that. Alrighty. On to the next one. Let's see. Actually, there's something I'm gonna do. Can I bring this back up here? By the way, I do this all the time. I did this all the time for commissions, so once I'm done, check that off. Alrighty. Where should I go next? Where will this take me next? You know what? Let's do this one. I swear, some of the things y'all come up with, it's just wild. All right. Oh, I'll tell you something though. Recently, last night, I watched because I believe Gator recommended me this, so I decided to watch it. It was it was a it was a mockumentary movie that basically it was a mockumentary movie that basically was in the style of like a true crime documentary. And then things just get weirder and weirder until then it actually reveals itself as a cosmic horror mockumentary. And maybe that just gave away everything and just ruined it, but that's what basically sold me on the movie. It's called Strange Harvest. If you have Hulu, then you should be able to watch it. But I thought it was really good. Although, since it does like mimic that true crime documentary thing, if you're squeamish with seeing like corpses and dead bodies and stuff, then even though they're fake, you might want to skip it. Why am I always bringing them down here? Jesus Christ. Bring them up here. Oh, and by the way, all the sketches I get done tonight and everything, they're going to be posted right. I'm going to try to post them right after. So yeah, and also, if I have enough energy, I'm likely going to also send whichever ones to y'all who ordered them and stuff. So. Wow, kind of perfect music for this. Draw more MLM couples and Irma, like the two dads, the teachers. Actually, because if you've been looking at my Patreon and everything, I've been sketching out some ideas for new characters. And there are two characters that I sketched out that I have in mind. So, if I can get to those characters, it'd be great. Yeah, aside from that, I mean, here's the thing. It's just one of those things that's just like when I'm feeling up for doing this. That's when I'm probably going to do it. And trust me when I say this, I do actually have want to put some more of that in there. Let's see here. In Europe, see. So it's a different time zone. See all you later. Oh. Well, take care, Arman. What are my opinions on the DC Absolute? So I haven't been catching up or I haven't been fully reading those. I haven't for Superman, but I've enjoyed for the most part what I've read. I think Superman could be better. I think it has been getting better, but my favorite one, if I recall, is Wonder Woman, Absolute Wonder Woman. Batman's pretty damn good. Which, you can clip that and take it out of context and just ram it down my throat and everything. Since I'm the supposed Batman hater. I've been reading a little bit. I read a little bit of Flash. Again, just a bunch of that stuff I need to catch up on. I really need to read Martian Manhunter. I heard that one was really good. Also, by the way, one of these that we're gonna get to, it was kind of a loaded one where it was kind of like, oh, I didn't even think about that. So I kind of just made it up on the spot, right before the stream started, and you'll see in a bit. But yeah. Oh, hang on. There we go. Do you secretly love Waluigi too? I will never, ever love that insult to my favorite color. Never. Anyway. Got any interest in Gameverse, Gaslight District? I am interested in Gameverse. I don't think I've seen Gaslight District yet. I have seen Knights of Guinevere though. Actually, Knights of Guinevere was my first Glitch production cartoon that I've watched, and then I watched Amazing Digital Circus. First for research purposes for Irma Ween, but then I just genuinely liked the show, so I just kept watching. To the point where now I'm going to go to the theater and be there with the rest of you freaks. That's right. I think I made this joke last time. I'm gonna say it again. So anyway, let's say goodbye to Sydney, and now we're moving on. And let's just cross this off real quick. Is it this one or this one? There we go. Let's just go with this one. Okay. So, someone asked, let's see, do a drawing of Tracy Swan, proudly flying a flag of her heritage. So, this was the loaded one that I was like, I didn't even think about that. And for some of y'all, you might be thinking, why did you seriously not think about that? And I'm here to tell you, no. Because for me, I was just drawing a pretty woman. I just wanted to keep drawing pretty woman and everything. But now that I actually made her a character. Oh, hang on. Let me change this. Let me change my controls real quick. Please open up. There. Sorry, I have to change up my controls. So, all right, but just wanted to draw Princess Peach. Yeah, and then but then I liked how I drew her so much. I just wanted to keep drawing that specific version I made. And now she's her own character. So yeah, someone asked for this, like, what is her heritage and everything, and I was like, I don't know. So I kind of just had to on the spot just be like, what is that doohickey? It is a device again, for those who don't know what this is, it's a TourBox Elite. This is basically like a little doodad that has a whole bunch of buttons for me to click and do hotkey clicks on and everything. Basically, try to have a little device on me, like a little remote device on me to do hotkeys for, so I don't have to like waste time like trying to like reach over to some other part of the software and to click on something. Basically, the more time I'm drawing, the less time I'm doing that, the better. But anyway, so I was like, well, I don't know what I should make her. And then it was kind of one of these things that's like, I just thought about Mario, and I was just like, I'll just make her Italian. Just make her Italian. And probably for some people that won't make sense, but it's one of these things that's like, I mean, you want something, here you go. Just make her Italian. So there you go. So there you go. Tracy has a bit of Italian in her. So has some Italian in her. So. And the funniest part is, in the you know what's probably going to happen too? Some people are probably going to be like, do all Italians look like her? And it's like, no. But then again, do all Italians actually look the same? More than likely not. Last I checked. Do Mario and Luigi look the same? Actually, don't answer that. They look pretty similar, except one's taller and skinnier. When will the next coffee commissions open? Again, I don't know when I'll fully go back to the commissions just yet. By the way, if y'all saw the post I made, I wasn't lying when I said I had a friend. And by the way, like this friend is like such a good friend. He's a like love this dude so much. But also, he straight up told, like, I remember a while ago, he straight up told me, like, you better raise the prices for those commissions and stuff. And not even out of like, you owe me money or anything like that. It's just, one of those that's like, this is his way of being a supportive friend. And basically to say, if you don't raise those prices, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you, bitch. And I was just like, you know what? Fair enough. So I did just raise the prices a little bit. Is the Italian flag unfamiliar? What is going on? I mean, if you can read a little bit right here, it said, "I'm doing this is the commit. This is the sketch thing. Aggressive friendship. Yeah." A lot of dudes usually, very dude energy. I almost want to say dude bro, but he's definitely not a dude bro. go. Well, thank you very much. Let's see, Boreas? Boreas 46? Yeah. Thank you so much. Can you draw Thomas the Tank Engine? Well, not tonight, because you know, again, I'm drawing all the ones that were donated. So. And like I said, depending on how this goes, I'm going to possibly do this either weekly or bi-weekly. Again, let's see how I feel by the end of all this. I do believe there were some OC sketch requests that I saw, so maybe I'll get to one of those next. Let's see. I know there's one in particular, that a certain blue demon certainly requested, and when I read it, I was not surprised at all at what I saw. All right. What the? Oh, speaking of horror films, by the way, Evil Dead Burn. Oh, wow. There were a couple things in that trailer that, even for myself, who is usually, who again has experienced plenty of horror in his life and everything, and violent scenes and all that. Some of the parts I was like, oh shit, they actually went there. Sorry for going silent right there. I'm just I got focused. I focused up a little bit. All right. There we go. I think we're good here. Did you even finish up My Hero Academia? First of all, I don't know why. I kind of read that as like, did you even finish it? Did you even finish My Hero Academia? What's wrong with you? But kind of not really. Like, okay, with Shonen series, it's with Shonen series, and like just with a lot of like manga and anime series in general, I tend to like read them in chunks because, you know, they'll take their sweet time with a bunch of plots and everything. And usually for me, it's like it's better for me to just that's not what I meant. Well, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'll just like read them in chunks, and then like once I get up to the latest chapter, then it's like, okay, I'm done for a few months or maybe a year, and then maybe I'll pick it back up. All right, enough wasting time here. Let me do this. All right, what to do next? Let's see this one. Sorry, I'm reading the thing now. Okay. We'll do this. We'll do this one. We'll do like a very cute one. Did you read my message on Coffee for the second alpha? Yes, I did. I just forgot to download it. So when we get to yours, I will. When we get to yours, I'll download that real quick. All right. Very interesting doing Sonic OCs. But because here's the thing, I feel like most artists have a Sonic OC that either they still currently at least one Sonic OC that they still currently have, or maybe they did a long time ago when they used to be into the series and stuff. But these are very cute. This is a returning commissioner and everything. And these are very cute. I do quite enjoy drawing these ones in particular. Moving around a bunch, mainly looking at these designs because apparently I'm going to do very young versions of these characters. So like, God, I'm trying to I'm trying to remember like the Sonic OC that I used to have and stuff. Like it was like junior high type of days and everything. I think it was just like a dog, but the dog it was like a dog that basically it just looked like sort of looked like Tails, but he was blue and he had dog ears instead of he had dog ears instead of fox ears. Oh, speaking of Sonic, by the way, because I guess the next DC crossover just happened. I guess the next DC crossover is just starting. I don't know if any of y'all have been reading it or anything. I've just been seeing some pages coming out and everything. There is a part involving Cream the Rabbit and Supergirl that was so damn cute. I wanted to share it, but I also was like, just like let people read it and everything. But it was really, really cute. Alright. Bam. Shrink this down a little bit. There we go. I hope Supergirl doesn't do her usual thing in front of her. What is this usual thing you're talking about? If you're talking about getting drunk or something like that, then that's something really mainly for the movie coming up and the book that it's based off of. Because Kara's usually a very caring person. Do you read other comics? Yes, I do. Now, admittedly, I've been having to like kind of catch up on a few things, or either that, or just trying to get started on some more comics, manga, just in general. Like, and I've been kind of like in this a little bit of a rut, just in terms of just trying to. Not discuss this like in the previous stream, where it's like. I say I'm gonna read this or watch this or play this, and then I don't do it, and the backlog just keeps piling on further and further. So something I'm trying to do is, and actually, you know what? Let me show you guys something real quick. So, hello again. So, as you can see here, It's a question mark block. But what's important is on the inside. So, I saw this video that, and I think maybe some other people practice this as well, where basically I'm trying to do this practice where I put in, where basically I grab like some sort of container and just put in 3 of each medium that I'm basically trying to consume, basically. So, basically like 3 books, 3 movies or shows, and 3 games. Oh my god, I'm getting very belchy. Right now I just have 3 books in here. So, this is one of the books, Pumpkinheads. I've had this thing in the on the shelf for a while, so I'm going to try to read that. This I've had on the shelf for a bit. I keep trying to get to it. I keep holding it off. Clock Striker. So I'm going to try to get to reading this, and I'm also just trying to continue. Which hat is it? Atelier? I gotta actually look up how to pronounce this. As you can see, it says book 2, and now you're probably thinking like, you're seriously still just on book 2 and everything? Because yeah, I got the bookmark right here. I think I was a little further ahead, but I kept forgetting things, so I just decided to start over. So these are the 3 books that I got in here. I don't have anything else. Like, I want to get like, and plus, if I don't have a physical copy of like a movie or so, of like a movie or a game or so, I'm probably gonna put in like just some trinkets around the house, grab those, put a sticky note on them, and then like put them in the box as well. Like, for example, I don't know, something like this, or just one of the you know what? I could probably put the few Funko Pops I still have to use, and just put a sticky note on them, and then just put them in. So basically, the reason why I'm doing this, and basically I'm trying to get away from my phone as much as possible, and actually, read all the stuff I keep buying. Like, read, watch, and play all the stuff I keep buying or am interested in. Like, I'm probably gonna like throw like an art book or so. Actually, no, this is too small for an art book. But yeah, and basically, just don't grab anything else. Just grab whatever's in this box and just start there. So that's basically what I'm trying to do for my own like all the time. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Obviously, I gotta actually do it. So, all right, back to the art. Bam. Let's go. All right. Yeah, Strange Harvest was just one of the few that I was just like, you know what? Let me just watch this now. And I was starting to put it off again, and I was like, no, do it now. So I just watched it. Dutch has a plan. Well, hopefully my plans can go better than Dutch's plans. I have a plan. Did there used to be popcorn in that container? I mean, yeah, but I washed it. Oh, speaking of popcorn containers, I guess I should show this real quick. Speaking of Mario popcorn containers, I'll just show this real quick and I'll get right back to it. Sorry, I'm stalling, but there he is. Here's the green Impulse Buy at the theater, And just like that box, I'm trying to get some good use out of him. So it's popcorn. I'm just putting in the pens and stuff. So, all right, Yoshi. There we go. I have a Waluigi popcorn, and I won't let you destroy it. I'm gonna find where you are. I'm gonna tie you up, and I'm gonna break that thing right in front of you. That's right. That's right. I've become a problematic streamer. I'm threatening y'all. Yoshi ate all your pens? Yes, he did. Go. The humanity. Oh, the humanity. Alright, remember, man. Remember, dude. Don't worry about perfecting this thing. Don't worry about perfecting this thing, for the love of God. I need to find the one meme that, like, for me, it's evergreen. I think they took this thing from Duck Dynasty or whatever the hell the show is, with just those old people at an office desk just yelling at each other. They look like bikers and stuff, or hunters. And the thing that the subtitle that, and like they're yelling at each other, they're like pointing and yelling at each other, but the subtitle, and if specifically that I'm looking for, is you don't have to correct that one tiny little detail. No one's ever gonna notice. And then the guy pointing is like, I'm gonna notice. I'm going to notice. For me, that's the constant struggle. That's one of the constant struggles of digital art. I had to fight the urge when I 3D model. Oh man. So I think that's just a universal thing throughout, right? With digital art in general, whether you are doing illustration, comics, or 3D modeling and stuff. It's just universal. Hell, that's just art in general, but especially digital art. Because for some reason, I don't know what it is with this damn screen. It's like the perfectionist in me tries, like it's just gnawing its way. All right. Did I miss anything? A truck ran right into my room and stuff, and it backed out. The guy didn't even apologize for driving into the room, but the stream's still going, so we ball. Just got here. What I miss? Like I said, someone drove a truck through here, and just it was a hit and run. They escaped. But, you know, we ball. Stream is still good. Love your work in comics. I've been a fan for a while. Well, thank you very much, Jeremiah. That's just Frank. Well, damn, Frank, you didn't need to. You didn't need to do all that. Also, if I recall, tonight is the night for a new Daredevil. For a new Daredevil episode. In fact, I think it's the final episode for the second season. For Born Again. That one I've been enjoying. I don't think as much as Invincible, but I've been definitely enjoying Daredevil. So that's likely when I'm going to get to it tonight. At the very least. Also, if anyone here has seen the new Daredevil, no spoilers or anything, so I can go in with fresh eyes and just watch. Did you see the Daredevil sneak peek clip? No, I've been weirdly like good at avoiding like, you know, next times or sneak peeks for like what's coming up. Maybe it's just because I'm working all the time and everything. Because usually, here's the thing, it's either I'm listening to music or I put on like a video essay or something. Just let that play and then just go to town. Put on maybe some Wendigoon, like a Wendigoon video, or maybe a maybe some video based on some art and everything. Oh, by the way, speaking of, what was it? Another thing I'm going to try to do, again, like I said, I'm going to try to do a bunch of things, see what works and stuff. For those art cards, I might actually try to do auctions. Possibly. Either on our site or maybe on eBay or something, but I'm going to try to do something like... I might try to do something like that. Also, I want to see what type of digital stuff we could put up on the website. Whether it be like packs of wallpapers or packs of the old wallpapers, or for Patreon, or just something else. So, I don't know. What type of digital stuff would you guys think you'd be into on the site? Because I know for the most part it's like physical and everything. But there are some things I'm thinking of. Let's see here. If Irma punches someone, can that person fly up into space? I mean, she's not a Viltrumite. If that's what you're thinking. Now, yeah, if you're saying just a punch, I'm going to say it's a normal punch. For now. I can literally change my mind the next day. By the way, there are some ideas that y'all have been like suggesting and everything that I'm not gonna say which ones they are, but it's one of these. It's like, we're working on some stuff, or like, it's like, I can't say anything. It's just one of those. I like, hell, even that might be too much for me to say, but it's one of the. But it's just like, I can't say anything. You have been on this one for a little bit. There we go. Oh, is the music? Is the music done? Let's see. Let me check. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, be back. So, what I could definitely say right now, as I'm working on this, is if I do it again, if I do this again, I'm likely gonna like cut down the number a bit, because yeah, now I'm just realizing like, okay, I've been on these two for a bit. Actually, hold on, what time is it right now? 8:40. Oh god, hold on. Oh god. There we go. We're back. We are so back. Oh, I just realized something. Over here. Have I heard of the game Armory? I feel like I have. Is it like an RPG or something? Hello, Mr. Gamer Guy. Let's see here. In an RPG of a kid trying to hide from his trauma. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. I've seen like screenshots and art of it. I just haven't seen like. I just haven't seen the, I haven't played it. Because RPGs are usually like the area that I'm like, how long is it? Because I do not want to spend that too much time on one game. Alright. I'm gonna do one last thing here, I just gotta do a little tail over here. I think we should be good with this. Just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. I think I'm good with this. Mayhaps. One more. One more thing. Oh god. Oh god. It's happening. It's happening. I'm doing the one more thing. I'm doing the one more thing. Like, one more here, one more here, one more here. One more last little piece of detail. One little last detail here. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good with this. Will Irma have an RPG? You know the funny thing is, I could kind of see Irma actually fitting within an RPG, somewhat. Maybe like a Mario and Luigi, or just something along those lines type of thing. No, wait, you missed the spot. Where did I miss the spot? Where did I miss the spot? Over here? Is this over here? Oh my god. Alright, I think I'm good. I think. I'm gonna move on. Despite your anxiety. How dare you, Comical Stooges, how dare you do that? I trusted y'all. And look what that's getting me. Anyway, alright, I'm moving on to the next one. So, bring it over here. Alright. Alright. Let's go for... let's go for this one. Oh, wait. Hang on. I think only the Patreons have seen this bit right here. Let's see. Okay. Ah, well. I guess y'all are seeing this. I guess I don't know how many of y'all are seeing this concept art. So this was concept art. Just to let y'all know, this was concept art. Oh my god, my mouse is lagging. Tomb by, I cannot answer that at the moment. All right. This should hopefully be a simple one. Oh shit. Hang on. Ha! So, you guys don't see it. But the light that I was using. So I basically got like a couple new things. I got like a new, a kind of a mini studio light and everything, which is why the lighting was looking a little better than the previous stream. And I got a few other things too. I'm not gonna cut back to the camera and stuff, to waste more time. But that light just, I think it just ran out of battery. So, you know what? Let's see. Can I get over here? Oh, hold on. Let me go charge this thing. Wait, y'all want to know how it is for the most part when I'm drawing and all this stuff? Crash course. like just went out on me. uh. I think I'm just gonna do this with just the normal hair though, because I think the person said I don't have to do the ponytail. I'll probably like post this concept art at some point on the socials anyway. But I did let the patrons see it first. Who's Barry the Flying Squirrel exactly? Barry is just another one of the characters that I was coming up with and everything. Around the same time as Chloe, I think. And I haven't done much with him since. I want to get back to doing some stuff with him. But his whole thing, I've just been kind of going back and forth with like what exactly kind of world I would want him to be in. At first it was a very sci-fi heavy world, but like we got like so many sci-fi ideas now that I might rethink about what I'm gonna do with him if I get to it. My favorite Disney movies, that's kind of a question because I mean, if we're talking just traditional Disney, then Lilo and Stitch. Anything from Pixar, Toy Story. Just mainly the original trilogy, but Toy Story specifically. What does the Tribune Star mean? Okay, so I should probably have said this and everything. So a bunch of the stickers are going to be based off of like locations in the comic. So there's the Tribune Star, which is the paper that Sam used to work at. But there's also the Twilight Cafe. Now, if y'all have been keeping a watchful eye on background details, you probably are familiar with the Twilight Cafe. It's popped up sometimes. Yeah. Let's see. By the way, sorry if like sometimes I just like go silent for a bit and everything. It's basically one of those like moments where it's like I'm right in focus mode and everything, and then sometimes every once in a while, and then sometimes it'll just be like, oh wait, remember you're streaming. Oh yeah, look up real quick. Do I donate to the chat or okay? So the way I'm having this done right now is I have people basically kind of commission these sketches ahead of time on Coffee. Basically, for me, it's just like the safest bet, or in like the most organized place I can look at all this stuff. So, what was it? So I basically have people go there ahead of time to get their spot, and then now I'm doing the sketches that they want. So, and again, I'm mainly in like this is the learning phase of doing this, because I haven't really done a specifically a stream like this. So this is basically to see how many I can get done within a stream. And to be fair, we've been getting through a bunch of these. Let's see, we're gonna be finishing our 5th one, so that's some progress and everything. However, I think someone did say like it was rather ambitious for me to do 10, and even then there's some additional ones as well, because it was kind of like I was just setting this whole thing up. It was kind of when I was like, so do we donate or do we just order and everything? So you don't have to be perfect for this one. Just the chat's going like, oh shit, he's listening to the voices inside his head. He's talking to the voices inside his head. Oh no, this is the guy who we follow. He's a crazy person. Don't let them win. Don't let them win. I won't lie though. The more I'm getting into this, the more I'm thinking I might have to do one more stream to get the rest of these done. But let's see. I think we should be good with Emiko here. I just need to fill in the black spots. So, let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Also, for those who might be wondering about Patreon exclusive streams and stuff, I'm gonna aim for next week. Because I basically just want to make sure I got enough material for you guys to for the top tier patrons and everything, so that we can go through and talk about some future things coming up or that we're working on. Mainly animation stuff, because again I'm focusing much more on animation in these next coming months. So okay, I think we're good. Oh god. I think we're good. Stop. Okay, stop. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. We're good with this. I'm going to move on to the next one because the voices are being like, no, go more detail. Put a little more highlights over here, and there. Thus this, that, and the third. No, move on. All right. Next one with my laggy as hell mouse. Let me take care of this real quick. All right. Next up, let's see. I guess I could do this one. Who the hell is this guy? I see base. I know base. Yeah, so, yeah, so, this is the one, this is like the section of Mega Man that I have no experience with at all. So, and I'm sure there are some people who probably got offended that I just said, who the hell is this? He's probably some important character in Battle Network or something. So, again, for those who don't know, this is from Mega Man, but specifically a sub-series of Mega Man called Mega Man Battle Network. I just call it the Pokemonification of Mega Man, because that's how I always viewed it. I don't even know if I got that right, but the Mega Man Battle Network series always gave me that vibe. And go figure. I think it's actually the, at least with the kids nowadays and everything, or at least people of my generation and stuff, I think it's the most popular Mega Man series, like of people of my generation. But my generation mainly grew up with like Game Boy Advance and stuff, so there's that. But the types of Mega Man that I'm into is classic Mega Man, Mega Man X, and Legends. I have played the Zero games too, but mainly these kids these days. I mean, you say that, but like, it's again, it's people of my generation. They're just like, you know what the best Mega Man series is? The one that plays, that is most definitely not a platformer at all. That's the best one. And I know there was like a one title that was like, it was supposed to like draw in the classic Mega Man fans or something. That basically was like, let's try a Mega Man game, but it's in the Battle Network universe, like just a platformer. But I didn't hear much good word about that one, so. A Mega Man RPG, if you will. Yeah, you damn people with your filthy RPGs that probably take a long time to complete, and yes, that's the main thing I'm harping on when it comes to RPGs. But whatever. So this guy, so suffice to say, I'm sorry if it offends any Battle Network fans. I don't know who this is specifically, but we ball. Why am I saying that tonight? That's my phrase for tonight, huh? Oh. I'm sorry, what did you say about my RPGs? You heard what I said. You know what? How about this? If any of y'all have played a bit of Mega Man and everything, what is your favorite version of Mega Man? Again, mine is Legends, followed up by Classic and X. Original, okay. More bazooka. Yeah, you You got them. Who's your favorite and least favorite character in the Amazing Digital Circus? Ooh, now that's a good question. Favorite character probably has to go to Kinger. Least favorite, I don't know, because here's the thing. They're all good. They're all great characters. Like, of the main cast, they're great characters. Actually, you know what? I got a least favorite character. You want to hear what it is? I'll tell you who it is. It's Ming. It's Ming. I'm sorry, folks. Put the vine boob in my after my take and everything. I don't get the hype from Ming. He shouldn't have won that award. He should not have won the favorite character award. I'm just saying I don't get the hype. What are these boots, man? Alright, I can't spend too long on Hell, these gauntlets and stuff, they're making me think of, like, I don't know why, they're making me think of grenades. Maybe that's the point. Hi, I'm Ming. Hi, I'm Ming. And I don't appreciate you. Appreciate the things you say about me right now. Alright, here we go. If I'm going to take a wild guess, I'm going to take a guess and say this guy's from Star Force, I think. I don't know. Some of the design is giving off that vibe. If he is from Battle Network, then I don't know, whatever. But now watch. Some Capcom fans are probably going to see this and be like, the kids nowadays, even though I'm literally the age of the people who grew up with this. The kids these days, they don't know who this is. My favorite character is Disappearing Guy. Oh, yeah, you know what? Why didn't I think about him? Yeah. Disappearing Guy. This is a disappearing guy loving household. Alright. Okie dokie. I will say, there are some designs from this specific version of Mega Man that's like, wait, that's supposed to be this character? Like this universe's takes on some of the Robot Masters. And it's like, huh? What? Some of them actually look pretty damn good. I think one of them I even thought, damn, I kind of like this more than the original guy. I'd have to look through those designs again, but yeah, some of them I'm just like, what? Like, I think I saw, like, what Rush looked like, and I was like, no, that is not Rush at all. Like, I don't even think the dog was red in any shape or form. And it was just like, what am I looking at? Here's a random thought that crossed my mind. Make more flamenco art. I will when I have an idea. When I feel like it. When I have an idea. You can't just make me. You can't just force it out of me. I'm not your puppets. I mean, yes, y'all. Some of y'all paid for these, and I'm literally doing it on a live stream and stuff. Dancing for you, dancing for the lot of you like a monkey. But still. Favorite MJ song? If we're talking about Michael Jackson, then I actually, I never thought about that. I would say Thriller, that's a pretty obvious one, but I don't know. I'd have to actually re-listen to everything. Who the hell is Brandon? I'm your dad. I am your father. Go to your room. The thing with Michael Jackson is that, like, dude's got a lot of bangers. That's a very hard pick. That's a very hard thing to choose. Sorry if I'm like, I do this thing where it's like, I like go like this, I go like this, I go like this, I go like that. Just like to kind of like reset my brain. Taking y'all on a roller coaster ride. He will send you to the endless void. You're goddamn right. Okay, it's weird. I thought this version of Bass was gonna be a little easier to draw just because he's got a really big cloak. I don't know. Bam, bam, bam. Bada bing, bada. Oh, God. Again, sorry. My inner Italian always comes out when I start saying that. Does any Italians like actually say that nowadays? Like actually, like unironically. Besides me, we're not talking about me. E gabagool, yeah. This freaking guy. Gabagool and all that. Here we go. You cabana, you cool brand. Sir, I'm offended. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you say that to me? Are you familiar with the original TMNT comics that started in 1984? Yes, I am. I mean, one of the big inspirations for comics and stuff is that original Mirage Comics #1 for Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles #1. I love that issue too, just because like and for TMNT fans, they already know this, but like for those who don't know, you know, that was it. It was basically supposed to be just a parody, like a kind of like a tribute / parody comic of just everything that Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman liked at the time. So they didn't really think about like longevity or anything. So Shredder dies in the first issue. They had to bring him back later, but it's kind of crazy. Like, you think of like this iconic villain, the Shredder, and then like the first issue, he dies, and basically just because they were just like, I don't know, it's just, okay, this guy named the Shredder or something like that. The turtles beat him. And the way he goes out is hardcore too. Like the turtles are stabbing the hell out of him, and then Leonardo hands him a katana, just like basically saying, "You want to die the honorable way, seppuku." And then he's like, and then Shredder pulls out a grenade and is like, "If I'm going down, you're all coming with me." And Donnie throws his bow staff at him, knocks him off the building. And when he falls down, explosion. And I believe it was either Leo or Raph coins this term that the Shredder has been shredded. I heavily encourage people to pick up and read Ninja Turtle comics, both the Mirage comics, because here's the thing, whenever recommendations for Ninja Turtle comics come out nowadays, it's usually either the first Mirage comic or Last Ronin. And yes, both are really good, but I heavily encourage y'all to read more of the Mirage comics, and also just the IDW comics in general. They just came out with a compendium. So they're doing this doing it Invincible style, basically. I know probably there's been other examples besides Invincible, but that's like the one I can think of. Good night, Rick. Also, if anyone wonders who my favorite Ninja Turtle is, it's Michelangelo. It's always going to be Mikey. I love Mikey so much. Alright, yeah. I think after this, let's see, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see if I can do 8. If I can do 8, I might call it for tonight, and then I'll continue tomorrow, possibly. I tried doing all 10 and plus more for tonight, but actually, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to 8 at the very least. I'm gonna see like which ones I can do, like knock out like real quick and everything. This is quite the ambitious task I was trying to do. Hey, Galloway. Oh, let's see here. There we go. Alright, so bam, bam, bam. I have a plan to kind of cheat my way through this. Let's see here. Are we on music? Here we go. Would you eat one of Mikey's personal pizzas? Honestly, oh, actually, here's the thing. You asked that. I have actually tasted some of Mikey's pizzas. So, back in college, and I think we got this idea from an old like James Rolfe video and everything. But we did kind of a I was with some friends and we did kind of a truth or dare type of thing where it was like we spun a bottle, and we had a few pizzas and just a bunch of random stuff. So they had me look up like a bunch of Mikey's toppings for pizza. A lot of really nasty stuff. And basically, we were like, okay, let's spin the bottle, and whoever it lands on, they have to eat this type of pizza. And fortunately, I got mainly the actually like tasty sounding ones. I will say. Now, would I eat these again? Probably not. But like I had like whipped cream pizza. I had cookie pizza, like chocolate chip cookie pizza. So a lot of like the sweet ones. Unfortunately, the friends were not so lucky. So I think some of the ones they had were like butterscotch and clam juice, I think. Like, it was just a bunch of nasty shit that was just like, I was just like, who in their right mind would eat this? Like, I don't care if you're a turtle or not. Like why? Why is this a thing? So fortunately, I got lucky, but the friends didn't. So. Alright. Finally, we're almost done with this guy. Fucking. Oh, but I didn't finish base. Ah, shit. Well, here comes the part where I'm starting to loathe drawing these guys because we're still here. But again, it's for y'all, so let's see here. Again, just remember, you don't have to be perfect with this. Just get the basic idea down. pepperoni is my favorite, while bacon is my second favorite. You know what? Good choice. Good choice. I think a couple years ago, I did actually try pineapple for the first time. While I'm not gonna say it's like this, like, I'm not gonna say it's like the devil incarnate and everything, like a lot of people say. Would I ever eat it again? No. But it was kind of one of those things that's like, well, I at least tried it. Alright, Base, let's try to get you done, because I tire of this Mega Man Battle Network. This Pokemon bollocks. This Pokemon-esque bollocks. I'm really harping on the Pokemon part and everything. That's a series that I'm not into. If I recall, I was into the show when I was a kid, but then I tried playing the game. I wasn't really into it, and I haven't really gotten into the games. So, and there's no way in hell I'm touching the trading card games, especially now. I probably would have, like, at the very least picked up some just because of the pretty pictures. No, not today. What is the real reason for Irma's head? That she can remove her head? Is it just a trait passed down for Jen? It's just a thing she could do. It's just an ability that's just been passed down. Because her mom can like take apart any body part that she has. So same goes for her. This is the part where I'm going to try to take some shortcuts. Because unfortunately, I underestimated the types of things y'all were going to be asking from me. So... So most definitely the next time I do this, I'm going to reduce the number of these. Because, yeah, I had meant to do this like on one night. And I'm still on these two. Again, I know I'm probably harping on that a bunch, but it's kind of one of those. Again, this stream is like the learning stream, the learning experience. So it's kind of like, all right, learn this for the future. All right. Oh, come on, man. This dude's stupid hair. Man. All right, here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to like close off all the gaps and everything, because what I'm gonna do here is basically try to do a whole shadow, like on a whole like kind of shadow on Base's cape and everything, on his cloak. After that, hopefully by then I should be satisfied enough to move on. try to lock the voices out of my head. Alright. Let's try this again. Okay. Oh, wait, no. There we go. Yes. 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 There we go. There we go. Hold on. We got something here. Boom. 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 Okay. So here we go. Let's try this. There we go. Do a little bit of this. Okay. Oh God! Oh Jesus! Hang on! Oh my God! Change the brush. Change the brush. Bam. All right. Alright, there we go. I think we're good with this one. Is Waluigi your arch nemesis? No, Waluigi is my goddamn punching bag. You understand me? Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think I'm good with this one. My lord. Alright. Where are we at? We're on the 6th one, so... Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go until 10 o'clock my time. So, once that hits, that I'm gonna be done. So, Lopez, my lord, you for my... I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Alright. What's this one? Alright. Alright, you know what? You know what? I like how... So, by the way, sometimes with commissions, some people send these little images for reference and stuff. Which, by the way, I gotta thank some of y'all who do this for putting in the effort to like put all these together. So, all right, you know what? I'm gonna try something. Hold on. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I'm gonna try to cheat a bit. You'll see what I mean. There we go. Alright. Now. Let's grab this. And then invert. Use cheat codes, yeah. That's basically what I'm about to do. All right. Let's make this about this size. All right. Now here's how I'm going to cheat. Put this down here. Now, I'm sorry if y'all don't like sometimes that artists do trace over things. Look away now. But so yeah, I'm about to trace over this bike. I will say in the future, guys, for the future, do not. I'll probably have to like really make sure to exclude this. Like no bikes or vehicles or anything. It's fine for now. I'll just do this, but I mainly just want to do just character art and everything, and not involve any like vehicles or bikes or anything. But again, I'll do it for this one. Especially since I'm just gonna like trace over this thing anyway. Like I'm not gonna lie to you guys. When I was doing all that whole gigantic batch from before and everything, that gigantic batch, what was it? There were again, I was so exhausted and tired, but I had to get through all those commissions, and a couple of them were Mario Kart and Sonic Racing themed. Meaning I had to draw vehicles. And regardless if it was just a Mario Kart, regardless if they were Mario Kart or Sonic vehicles, they were still vehicles. Now for Sonic, thankfully, they said I could do whichever vehicles I wanted, so I immediately went to the air gear or whatever, you know, the hoverboards. For Mario, though, I think they requested some specific carts, but then I completely forgot which ones, and just went with the ones that were like going to be the easiest for me to draw. And then once I sent it to them, and I then was like, oh no, I completely forgot. Oh no, I think it was basically just like, I then saw, oh no, he wanted these specific ones and these specific outfits, but then it was like, I think he kind of let me do some leeway where it's like, you could do whatever, but if I can have any specific ones, it'd be these ones. So I kind of just forgot. So, and so when I told them like, yeah, so I did these because these are the most comfortable for me to do, they were cool with it. So thank God for that. Again, I might have to like, yeah, really exclude vehicles and stuff, regardless if they're simple Mario Kart vehicles or so, because yeah, it took a lot out of me. Or background vehicles, yeah, just no more vehicles. Just no more vehicles, please. Yeah, especially for these. like I said, I'm gonna cheat and just trace over the this thing here. Sorry, I'm in a like I'm both like in kind of tired but also focused mode and everything. So, yeah, like I said, once 10 comes around, I'll finish up whichever one I was doing. And also, I just realized this looks wrong. Bam. I'll see whichever one I'm at, and I'll finish that one up, and then that'll be it. So yeah, I definitely don't think I'm gonna be finishing all of them tonight. I will try to make some time for tomorrow, probably around the same time and so to do so. It would probably be a good idea too, just to do that, just so that also I can also still promote the hell out of the Path campaign. You know, gotta shove it in people's faces enough times. And for the ones that I'm doing tonight, I'll probably post them up. I'll probably post them up tonight and just basically say like the rest will be done tomorrow. Let's see here. There we go. Actually, this. Oh my god, what the heck just happened? Oh, okay. I see down here. There we go. Alright. Oh, I didn't even need to do it like this. Freaking, I could just done like. Man. Hold on. as you can see, I'm like dead focus mode, and then also trying to I guess rush through it, but also just make sure, like, there's always gotta be like a balance of me like trying to get things done fast, and then also, you know, taking the time to actually, like, you know, put the whatever details are needed into it. So there we go. There's that. Go. Boom. Okay, for some reason this one's going up. But sure. Whew. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, oh, oh. Here we go. I'm in a bit of. I'm getting back a little more into the groove. Now that I'm done with the weird robot children. Getting right back into it. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Now that is the first half of this. Now we gotta get to Fred, so. And by the way, this is how I was moving a lot of times when I was doing the commission stuff and everything. Because again, I took way too long to finish all that up. I know I probably shouldn't keep harping on myself on that, but you know, gotta just share the experience a little bit, you know. Who is Fred? Fred is one of Irma's uncles. He is from her dad's side of the family. Her dad has two brothers, Fred and Michael. He also has a best friend named Jason. So, if y'all know me, you will know where I got those names from. It shouldn't be that hard to figure it out, even. And Jason Voorhees. Actually, for this Jason, his name is actually Jason. I believe he actually just gave him Jason Myers. I believe that's actually the full last name we gave him, Jason Myers. Now, of course, Now, maybe some of you are probably thinking, you think? Yeah. I'm a wee bit tired. So you know. I hope no one commissioned a human Irma. Well, thankfully, that wasn't on the list. Yeah, thankfully that wasn't on the list. Yep, Jason Myers. Again, Sam, Fred, and Michael are part of the Williams family. Jason is a Myers. You know, the funny thing is, I think we were trying to come up with like a different last name, trying to find like a different last name for him. And I think it just got to the point where it was just like, you know what? We're already like not subtle with the references. Let's just lean into it. So yeah, just stuck with Myers. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh wait, hold up. There we go. All right. All right, we're good with that one. We got 10 minutes left. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh god, hang on. I'm doing the shrimp. I am doing the shrimp pose. Hang on. I gotta stretch a little bit. Alright, here we go. Oh. Alright. Let's cross that one out. More minutes. What can we do in those 10 minutes? Okay. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's do one of the ones that that got donated and everything. Let's see. This one. Let's just do this one. I'm sorry, Blue Demon. You're gonna have to wait until probably tomorrow. I know. Blue Demon wants to see his specific. I mean, granted, everyone wants to see theirs and everything. But yeah. How about mine? Probably yours tomorrow as well, because yeah, yours is down. Yours is down here, right? Yeah. So these ones here, I'll have to get to tomorrow. You'll stream more tomorrow? Yeah. I think how I'm gonna do this is, yeah, I'll try to stream the rest of them tomorrow, and also have that as an opportunity to also just talk about the path and kind of just, you know, go forward from there. Again, just to make just in case there's new people that come in. So I'm just gonna have to make sure to put a reminder for myself. So, okay, Chloe in a puffy version of her clothing. Okay. Puffy version of that. I would look up some. Puffy version was that main. You know, good question. I'm trying to figure that one out myself. The funny thing is, how I'm gonna define puffy version is just taking an air, like I'm just picturing taking an airbag and just puffing up the clothing. Fun in the sun, not so much in the snow. Yeah, kind of giving off that vibe, huh? Just all the build up from the snow. Folks, this is the last one for tonight. And I will end your guys' suffering. By the way, thank you. Massive thank you to everyone who stuck around. I'm sorry that I basically dragged this on. Again, like I said, learning phase of this particular type of stream. So definitely next time, I'm gonna lower the amount of sketches. Which unfortunately basically means for the poor people who tried to get in on this, they're probably going to have a harder time. I will say, by the way, For the people who keep getting in and stuff like that, again, massive thank you for like the constant support and everything. I will say though, if by any chance and everything, if other people try to get in and stuff, I would say let them get a chance to come in and get something. Just a little something for the future, a little future advice and everything. But again, thank you to the people who do still constantly support and stuff. So, all right, let's get. Will you be doing commissions again? Again, in terms of like the full blown commissions and stuff, I don't know when I'll come back to it. I don't expect to be anytime this month. But again, I am thinking of doing this type of thing, either weekly or bi-weekly. But if I do it weekly, I'm gonna have to definitely like, again, I'm gonna have to. I think regardless, I'm gonna have to like lower the amount of slots for this, because this has been quite the undertaking, and yet I keep convincing myself, no, I'm not gonna overwork myself and everything. I'm not gonna overdo it. It's a bit much, but it's still doable. Have a good night, Bob. All right. I will let you guys know if anything does come up, but yeah, again, I'll try and go for tomorrow. Right. Let's bring this down a little bit. right. I think we're good. Oh god. Please? Alright, yeah. I think we're good with Chloe. There. Now we're good. Alright. Yeah, I think we're done for tonight. Again, we didn't get to everyone's, but let's see. But yeah. Again, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. Yeah, we got 8 done. So, let's see. I'm gonna cross this one off real quick just to... Hey, yeah, that's 8. Okay, so again, the rest of these, I'm gonna try to schedule a stream for tomorrow, so we can get the rest of this done. Yeah. Because let's see, how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 left. Ooh. Yeah. And kind of like these, a lot of these and stuff. I'm gonna try to rapid fire through a bunch of through them. No guarantees, because again, sometimes I'll be a sucker for just trying to. I'm gonna try to fight back the voices to try to get into more detail. But yeah, I think we're good for I think we're good for tonight. So, like I said, I'm gonna post these up like right after the stream. And I will likely, depending on how tired, if not tonight, then definitely tomorrow, I will send these out to the people who commissioned them. It all depends on how tired I am after if I collapse after this. But thank you all for coming out, and thank you all, and thank you to everyone who donated for these. Again, learning process. We're gonna blast through we're gonna try to blast through these tomorrow. And again, tomorrow is the launch for the Path campaign. So again, if you'd like to support it, you can either contribute to any of the tiers, or share it around. And yeah, okay, cool. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, I hit the mic. I'm done for tonight. I will see y'all likely tomorrow. I'll let y'all know if there's anything else, if anything comes up. But anyway, yeah, take care. Bye, everyone.